Welcome back. You're watching Plain Speak with me, Griha. Winter's coming, and much as this is a welcome respite from the sweltering heat in most parts of the country, the deteriorating air quality index doesn't really add up to as many reasons to celebrate. In fact, the weather outside is nothing short of dreadful. Talk about national capital Delhi or maximum city Mumbai, the pollution has left all and sundry breathless. The Central Pollution Control Board's data suggests air quality in the national capital in October this year was the worst since 2020. In fact, meteorologists attribute the poor air quality in October 2023 to a lack of rainfall, with the capital recording an average AQI of 210, which is worse than the previous year's data. Now remember, Delhi, Mumbai and Kolkata were the worst, world's 4th, 7th and 10th most polluted cities. And this was as of Monday, according to Swiss air monitor IQ Air. Let's now take a look at what Delhi's air quality has looked like. From 325 on Sunday to 373 today, the air quality index has steadily increased, pointing to the increasing pollutants in air in the national capital region. And mind you, this is just an average. Several parts of the city have witnessed an AQI of over 500 as well. That's how bad the situation is. Now, all of this has prompted the Delhi government to put certain measures in place. Let's take a look at the measures one by one. What is the Arvind Kejriwal government really planning on? Measure number 1, only CNG and electric buses to be allowed inside Delhi. That's point number 1. Number 2, what they have done is that pollution hotspots need to be identified across the national capital. That's number 2. In fact, as part of this measure, they also are talking about how dust suppressants need to be used across all of these identified hotspots. That is a sprinkling of water or however, whichever way these dust can in fact be allowed to settle down and not be allowed to go into the atmosphere. Number 4, they have done is that increase metro services to reduce traffic so that people use less of on-road travel, use the metro more. Number 5, there has been an introduction of shuttle bus across the national capital. So this is what Delhi is doing. Let's take a look at what is the situation like in maximum city Mumbai, where the air quality has been unhealthy for more than 3 days in a row now. Even with forecasts suggesting a slightly improved air quality, it still remains unhealthy for the vulnerable groups. The rampant construction is to blame for this menace. It is being advised that Mumbaikars should avoid outdoors unless very necessary, wear masks and run air purifiers at home. Now BMC, which is the civic body in Mumbai, has brought in detailed guidelines to curb rising pollution and also issued a stern warning for non-compliance. There is a 27-point guideline that has been issued, and here we are just putting down some of the major points for you on what has the BMC now advised the Mumbaikars. Let's take a look at the measures that have been advised by the BMC one by one. Number 1, they are talking about how 35 feet high sheets need to be put around construction sites. Number 2, water flogging needs to be done during loading and unloading of all the material for the construction site. Number 3, water sprinkling on debris need to be done also on earth materials. Number 4, there has been a complete ban on open burning, especially garbage dumps. The 5th measure that they have undertaken is how 25 feet barricading needs to be done around where the metro construction work is happening. Number 6, they also have put in place squads for air pollution mitigation and enforcement. Number 7, special squads have been put in place to prevent illegal construction. Remember, construction is really rampant across Mumbai, and this is a major cause of concern because of the deteriorating air quality. So we are asking today, Indian cities choke, but who is going to be taking the blame? That's the big question that we are putting forth on Plain Speak. Let's take a look. In fact, we are also taking in your calls live on this edition of Plain Speak. So call us, do call us and tell us who has failed you and who should take the blame. We are looking forward to hearing from you.
You can bear rarely see India Gate from this very place. So it shows that how dense this fog has become, smog has become here in the national capital.
यहाँ पर देख के हमारे को डर सा लगता है, ऐसे लगता है जैसे हम अपनी जिंदगी के साथ खिलवाड़ करने आ गए हैं यहाँ पर।
कारण पंजाब से पराली और हरियाणा में, तो पंजाब में उनकी सरकार है, वहाँ पे उनकी सरकार इनकी बात ही नहीं मान।
केजरीवाल जी की मेहरबानी वजह से हो रहा है जी। पहले तो कहते थे मेरी सरकार रहेगी, कोई प्रदूषण नहीं होगा, पहले से भी कई गुना ज़्यादा बढ़ा हुआ है।
Harish Khurana of the Bharatiya Janata Party is with us on the broadcast this evening. Also with us is Preeti Sharma of the Aam Aadmi Party. Mr. Khurana, beginning with you, the fact that it's your government in Mumbai, in Maharashtra, and you are in opposition in the national capital, both these places are suffering really, really badly. Who is to take the blame for this? Who's responsible for this menace? Mr. Khurana, are you able to? I think you're on mute, Mr. Khurana.
I'm audible now?
Yes, please
Hello?
go ahead, sir.
See, if you talk about only Delhi, I'm talking right now, and I'll come to Mumbai later on. If you talk about Delhi, it's become an every year affair now. In the month of October till December, this health emergency situation occurs every year. But unfortunately, we talk on media. Some guideline comes on in Supreme Court or on Honorable Court, and matter ends in January, February, because the air quality gets improved and matter is over. But the actual situation is, the ground reality is, government, any government, whether you talk about Mumbai or whether you talk about Delhi,
Yes.
people are not, government are not ready to accept what the problems are. If you talk about only Delhi, till last 2 years, if you remember, Arvind Kejriwal used to say Parali is one of the biggest cause which is coming from Punjab is the biggest cause. But now he's saying only Haryana, because we have come down to in Punjab, now Haryana is doing it. But the actual fact is we are giving to our viewers, and if you're putting your voters are wrong facts, then you're running from the actual fact. I'll put one actual fact figure to your viewers. From 15th September till 30th October, 11,784 cases have come up of stubble burning in 6 states, which is Delhi, Punjab, Haryana, Rajasthan, UP and Madhya Pradesh. Out of that 11,000 cases, only Punjab is happening 6,284 cases. And the Delhi government, which is blaming Haryana, figure is 1,146. This is not my data, ma'am. It's a ICAR data. So we should understand running off from a situation will never solve a problem.
Okay.
Every year we say...
Point taken about Delhi, sir. Mr. Khurana, point taken about Delhi. We will ask you about Mumbai. You can obviously cite stubble burning in Delhi, in and around Delhi. What is happening in Mumbai? Who is to blame when it comes to that?
See,
Before you answer that, sir, I'm really sorry. We have opened our call line, so we are constantly getting callers. Anup from the national capital is joining us on the broadcast. Anup, please go ahead, make your point. We've got both the members of the Aam Aadmi Party and BJP with us on the broadcast.
Yeah, so good evening everyone. So my point to our spokesperson here is that there was a lot of gung about that once AAP comes into the power, they will solve all the problem, and they kept on blaming Punjab for it. But today, when they have a party there, so much so that the Chief Minister of Punjab, he is elected from a place where they have a factory where the parali can be converted into bales, which can be used in as fire coke.
Yes.
But they are not doing anything about it. And the solution that I see on the road, where they're spraying water at a very low level, and they are trying to make people think that this will control pollution. How is it going to control pollution when they are just spraying minuscule of water
Okay,
And
Anup, thank you so much for your question. Let Preeti answer that. Preeti Sharma of the Aam Aadmi Party. Preeti, please take that question.
I totally agree that this is a very, very huge problem. It's a national crisis. And the BJP spokesperson just quoted some figures which I do not have any record of. I will tell you the real status of pollution in Haryana vis-a-vis Delhi. You can see that.
Ma'am,
There
why
is a
don't you
site
begin
called
with
AQI.
answering from what Anup asked. He is a member, he's a citizen of the national capital of India, and he's raised certain questions. Now, he's also spoken about how there have been several measures that have been implemented to dissuade farmers from parali burning in Punjab, but none of them are taking part in those measures. What is the Punjab government, which is also your government, doing about it?
Sadly, I think this gentleman is misinformed. In fact, in Punjab, parali burning has come down by 51%. There are districts after districts which are becoming burning free. There are more projects launched to ensure that bales are made out of the parali, and more projects to decompose the parali and use it as manure, as fodder, as various other things in Punjab than any other state in India. What I was trying to point out was to answer this same gentleman.
Yes.
If you go to AQI.in in real time and you see today which is the most polluted city in the world, you will see Hisar is at number 5. In the same list, there is also Sonepat and Panipat and Rohtak. It is Haryana today which has unmitigated amount of parali burning that is going on. Having said that, I still say a joint action plan is needed. This is not a problem of the Aam Aadmi Party or of the BJP or of any one government.
Okay.
It is time for the central
We'll keep
government
the politicization bit.
I would like
We'll
to
keep
just
it
add a point about
yeah.
Mumbai. Can I just add a point about Mumbai?
Sure, ma'am.
The BJP spokesperson failed to mention Mumbai at all. Do you know?
I had to
the
give him time for
Minister,
that. I will take the blame for it, ma'am. He is about to respond on the Mumbai bit. But Mr. Harish Khurana, when it is about the joint action plan that is being claimed must be actually put in place by the Aam Aadmi Party, both the states of Haryana and Punjab need to work together. What is the claim right now that's been made by Aam Aadmi Party is all the measures are being put in place by the government in Punjab, but nothing really can show in effect because of what is happening in Haryana, because the stubble burning continues there.
Priya, first of all, I'd like to respond about Preeti, my friend from Aam Aadmi Party. She's saying what kind of data I'm putting in. It's the ICR data. Please go to that site and go to it. I'm not giving my own data, ma'am. So please, when you come to debate, please study that. And yesterday, I'll give you a small example of yesterday. From 15th September till 30th October, pure month, the whole month of Haryana stubble burning is equivalent to only yesterday's stubble burning in Punjab. 1,362 cases came in yesterday only. Out of that, 1,030 cases came from only Punjab, and Haryana came 52. This is not my data. This is government's own ICAR data. Please understand.
What about Mumbai, sir? You have to quickly make that point.
Point number two.
Yes.
Point number two. Where are the buses? Electrical buses came in Delhi by FAME 2, which is central government given to you. Today, we are not using the public conveyance. Today, on roads, vehicle emission to the whole year is 25% of the total pollution which comes in. But we are not popularizing it, metros or public conveyance. We are not having the buses actually. Problem is we are not able to understand what are the actual causes of this pollution is. So joint action plan. Okay, we are ready for that.
Okay.
Can I come in here?
Yes, I will give you the word, Preeti, but we also have Manoj from the National Capital joining us. Let Manoj have his word, his say, and then we'll come to Preeti and Mr. Khurana. Yes, Manoj, please go ahead, make your point. Manoj?
So, my point is that for the AAP spokesperson, my point is for the AAP spokesperson that it is highly irresponsible when you say that yes, we will do something, but nothing has been done. We actually are living in gas chambers. Our kids are living in gas chambers. Schools are being shut down because of pollution. And year after year, they are losing their academic time. How justified is it that you keep blaming either Hisar? So when you guys came for election, did you say that, okay, we will compare our situation with Hisar, with Sonipat, with Panipat? That time you said that we will solve all the problem, everything will be done, we have plan in place, everything. But today, it's been since 2014, nothing has been done. It's going on increasing.
Okay.
The pollution
Manoj, thank you
levels
so
are
much
extreme.
for that question. Preeti, I'd like you to respond to these questions
Yes,
by the people who are staying in
Yes.
the national
Yes,
capital.
please.
This is a very legitimate complaint, and this actually concerns children.
Absolutely. Everything that the Delhi government can do, it has done. The gentleman from the BJP mentioned that there are no electric buses. Delhi has the highest density of electric buses. 7,000 electric buses have been added to the fleet. Delhi has the highest number of individual electric vehicles
Priya,
in the country. 17%.
Priya,
It is the highest
Let them
because
make a
Delhi has
point.
the best EV policy as per the central government data. Second, there's 24/7 electric supply in Delhi now, so the use of diesel generators has gone down completely.
Okay.
Third, there are PNG plants almost everywhere. The industry has been totally banned from using any fuel that can cause pollution. Fourth, now that we are in the MCD, we have commissioned, the Chief Minister commissioned last month, the largest plant to deal with construction garbage, construction debris, the largest plant in the country. Delhi has always come up with action plans. The Delhi government is an educated government. It is an honest government. It has come up with action plans repeatedly.
Priya, I want
It
to
has
respond.
done maverick things like odd and even to try and control
We've
pollution.
still not managed to come to Mumbai, but this is the claim
But
that
this
has
pollution is
continued to
not
be
limited
made
to
by
the
Aam
borders of
Aadmi Party.
Mumbai.
Ma'am, you know, if I look out from my office window, we are on the 23rd floor, we cannot see anything. And this problem has been a persistent problem for at least 8 to 9 years. Mr. Khurana, the claim that has been made by Aam Aadmi Party is despite ample action plans that are made to work, there is no assistance from the close by states which have been governed and ruled by the Bharatiya Janata Party. How do you take up that accusation?
And
In
I
my
would like him
opening
to talk
remark
about
only,
Mumbai before he goes ahead.
my opening remark only, I said one thing. I said one thing. If you are not ready to accept the problem, we are not ready to solve it. You are not ready to accept the problems.
Sorry.
Today,
The assistance is missing,
my
is
friend,
what the Aam Aadmi Party is claiming. How do you
Sorry?
respond to that, sir? There is
That's
no
what I'm saying.
assistance from
She's
Haryana that's
saying-
coming, for example.
She's saying
Not from the BJP
telling a
government
lie
in the center or any other
to
state.
your viewers. Ma'am, मैं बीच में बोलता नहीं. To your viewers, she said 7,000 buses are there, electrical buses are there in Delhi. I'm
Yes.
sorry, ma'am. The actual figure is 700 buses, which is given by central government only. So
Okay.
please don't tell the lie to the country. That what you have done. End of the day, you are saying so much you have done it. You yourself have still told the figure. In the last 3 years, October month of AQI level is worse in last 3 years this time. So if you have done so much
Mr.
work,
Khurana, this has sadly become like
on the
a
ground-
Delhi exercise only, but we also
But
have
I
to raise
really think
questions
that
on
it
what
is-
is happening in Mumbai. Unfortunately, we do not have time for that, but that also needs to be pointed out because it's not just the stubble burning issue that is causing this problem. It is also the construction, a rampant one that's happening in Mumbai, which is also not letting the Mumbaikars breathe. There needs to be a serious deliberation that needs to be done on this topic that's close to everyone's heart and health. Thank you so much, Mr. Khurana and Preeti, for joining us on the broadcast. That's all the time that I had on Plain Speak. My colleague Rahul Shivshankar will be joining you on the other side.